Hello, brothers and sisters. In a couple days, it'll be Election Day, a day I like to call Trash Day in America, a time when we, the little guy, gets to push back and throw out the vile, angry, hateful, lying, cheating, racist trash that has been stinking up this country for the last 4 years. This administration's record on labor unions is dismal. We know this, and that they hate us and have kicked us below the belt every chance they get. They have their hearts set on a national right-to-work law and eliminating the prevailing wage. They've taken our hard-earned tax money and they've distributed it to the wealthiest Americans. And while we watch the small businesses in our communities suffer through all the economic setbacks created by the COVID crash, the super rich are literally getting richer through tax loopholes that favor the wealthy and the well-connected, and our kids are the ones that are holding the bill. But if that's not enough to get your attention and to get you engaged to fight back, then let me ask you a couple of down-to-earth questions. First, do you fish or hunt or enjoy the outdoors? My family are nature lovers and avid fishermen at heart. Camping, hiking, biking, boating, and exploring the great outdoors has been the glue that keeps my family together. I do all those things with my kids, and I'm sure you do too. The last 4 years under this administration, our government has very quietly gutted protections for clean air and water, including dismantling and rolling back strong, nature-friendly emissions policies, as well as animal and wildlife protections. Policies that eliminate toxic chemicals and harmful substances from our air and water. The head of the Environmental Protection Agency just happens to be a coal lobbyist. Not surprised. And he's been very busy working on removing protections of more than half the nation's wetlands and withdrawing justification for restricting big corporations, like coal companies, from dumping mercury into fresh water supplies, poisoning fish and other wildlife while contaminating our rivers, streams, and lakes, and ultimately our own drinking water. Another question: do you or anyone in your family have underlying health conditions? I do. My son does. We both have asthma, and will become more reliant on an inhaler like this one to help us breathe. Their rollbacks of environmental protections will significantly increase greenhouse gas emissions and will lead to thousands of extra deaths of asthma sufferers due to poor air quality. And any legal challenges to these policy changes are sure to be struck down by the Supreme Court's new conservative 6-3 supermajority. They'll tell you that you can't have it both ways. Environmental protections like clean air and water are in conflict with strong economy and good energy sector jobs. I say they're wrong. Saving our environment, protecting the air we breathe and the water we drink can be achieved while protecting good IBEW jobs in the energy sectors in which we work. We can have it both ways. It can happen and it will happen in a Joe Biden administration. And to double down on that, Joe Biden has appointed the IBEW's Lonnie Stevenson to look out for our interests when these important infrastructure, energy, and environmental issues become policies. And if Joe is elected president, 1 million IBEW members will be going to Washington with him. If you think there's no difference and your vote doesn't matter, you're wrong. There is a difference, a big difference. Your vote matters more today than ever before. It couldn't be any clearer. Trump works for them, Joe Biden works for us. It's time to take out the trash. I'm Lou Antonellis, the business manager of Local 103. Let's get to work.